But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I most definitely gotta get up to par, get up to speed here. I was busy earlier, but it shouldn't take too long. A linebacker, who they take? They took him. Man, I like the way he plays. All right. One, 1 second. I'm checking the audio real quick, but um, no. One, 1 second. I'm checking the audio real quick, but all right. Can't hear you. Nope. Hmm. Yeah. I just shot RJ a text, our technical support, but yeah, I think because no, well, so I can hear you through Discord. I can't hear you live right now, and that's obviously that is most definitely something on my end. All right, so we got me. My sound is good to go. Desktop. Aha. Let me do this. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I think we can hear you.
How about me?
I think.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that we can hear you now. Let's go.
Very cool.
Let's
Let's go.
go. I love it when things just work. Just
Yes.
work the first time you try it. Always the best.
Yes.
That is always the best. All right. And then let's get this show going, all right? Let me check real
Right on.
fast. Boom. We can hear you. All right. Let me get this
Sweet.
let's get this going. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody to another episode of Untapped Keg Sports. I am your host, Monte Ball, and instead of it being RJ, we have ourselves a special guest who you guys have seen before, and we're so glad to have her back. Carrie,
Hi.
what is going on?
How's it going? I'm
Good.
excited to be here.
Yes, I'm excited
Yeah.
that you are here too. And again, RJ is just as grateful as I am. From the bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate you doing this and taking his
Enjoy your
spot.
time, RJ.
Hopefully, you can take his spot for good. But anyways, no,
No, no, no, no,
no,
no.
I'm kidding. But let's go ahead and jump right
I'll do
into
my
it.
own thing.
Right, right. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it because
Yeah.
we are now looking
It's a
at
big night, yes.
yeah, 8:57 Central Time right now, so we're behind. We are behind, but Carrie, please take it away. Who is off the board?
We got three quarterbacks gone, I think.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence and Zach, no, four, because I am so surprised that the 49ers went up to get Trey Lance. That's what they
agreed.
ended up going for.
Agreed. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap though of who
Sure.
is all off, and I'm gonna go ahead and refresh right here. You probably got the list already, huh?
I'm missing a couple because I stepped out for a minute.
Yeah, so I can go ahead and start. Obviously, we know who went number one. It's Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Two, Jacksonville Jaguars. Obviously, we all saw that coming. Then number 2, another quarterback, of course, Zach Wilson, quarterback from BYU to the Jets. Now, I want to say something real quick on that.
Sure.
That is a darn good football player. Zach Wilson is. I've watched that man, and I was actually hoping that the Broncos were going to take him, but obviously I didn't think that he was going to fall to 9. Maybe he was going to.
Right.
Who knows?
Wishful thinking, yeah.
But obviously once Denver traded for Teddy Bridgewater, I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen with my Broncos. But what are your thoughts on that pick? So 2 quarterbacks off the top, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good
Yes.
stuff. So
all eyes on Trevor Lawrence for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna let
But
you talk.
yeah, this number 3 pick though.
I'm gonna let you go on this one.
Because he played, just so he doesn't have a lot of games under his belt. So it's just going to be like a Mitchell Trubisky thing. I know, right? I know. Bears.
It's always like when I hear that name, and I feel so bad, Mitch. If you ever come across this, it's not personal. It's just when
I love
name,
him.
Mitch
I would still rep his
I
jersey.
just laugh. I think
Mitchell.
The dialogue around his name.
Put some respect on his name, Mitchell.
Right. Then we obviously had number 4 Falcons, Kyle Pitts. That one was a surprise to me. Pitts, not in the surprise of they shouldn't have done that. A surprise of that is a steal. That is
that makes him.
End.
Yeah, and he's the highest tight end ever taken.
Yeah, and I think he has the longest wingspan, I think, too. I mean, this kid is a freak. This kid literally is a baller, and watching his tape, a lot of teams did not know how to defend him. They didn't. They
like Antonio Gates or something?
Yeah, if you go back and watch it, a lot of teams, a lot of defenses struggled with how to guard this player. So I think they got a steal for sure.
Yeah.
But real quick, we got number 5. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
I thought since he was going to go defense or maybe a lineman to protect Joe Burrow, but instead they went with his college teammate, one of the wide receivers.
Yeah, I hear you. Yep, Jamar Chase, baller.
Yeah,
most definitely a baller. Yes, indeed. And then let's go a little quick. Let's go number 6. We went obviously Dolphins. They went Waddle, receiver out of Alabama. 7 were the Lions. They went Penei Sewell. Number 8, the Panthers went J.C. Horn, cornerback. Number 9, Broncos went Certain, the second cornerback out of Alabama. 10, Eagles from the Cowboys. They took Devontae Smith, wide receiver. 11, your Bears. How do you feel about that?
I am excited for this. I am. I feel invigorated. I like this a lot.
Are the Bears finally going to do something? Justin Fields is a baller. Justin Fields can play some football.
Yeah.
Are the Bears going to
how are they going to handle this now with having, are they still keeping Foles around too? I don't know if Foles is free agent or not.
That's a good question. That is actually a really good question. If I was the Bears, I'm scrapping everything. Nope. We're bringing in a new leader. We're bringing in somebody who can turn this program around like I think Zach Wilson's going to do for the Jets. I really do.
Yeah.
Which once you are on rock bottom, it's it's a lot easier to go up.
Yep, like we talked about Sunday, like you guys talked about Sunday, yeah.
Where the Jets are, I guess there is no more room for them to screw up. But okay, Bears took Fields. That's a great pick. Cowboys from the 49ers.
Yes, and they traded up. That's so big to point out though for the Bears is they traded up. That was a huge move. They went from 20.
Yeah.
They went from 20, so they went up to 11 to get him.
That's true.
And sacrifice next year's pick, number 1. So it's 4 picks that we're giving them for this 1 pick, which is I think it's all right because I don't remember what round it is this year, but next year it's a first round and a 4th round. So basically it's this year and next year first round, and we got Justin Fields. So
that's what I'm saying. That's a great play by the Bears, and to be honest with you, it's something that it actually shocked me, and I'm sure it shocked a lot of people because the Bears usually don't make sort of smart moves like that.
No, 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 no.
That's hilarious. All right, 1 second. So RJ just shot me a text and saying that it's not letting him watch the video. He doesn't know why.
Oh,
I don't know why, RJ. Uh,
oh no.
Maybe you should be here, RJ. I don't know. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure, RJ. I guess I'll shoot him a text because I guess he's not watching this. But
Chargers just took a tackle from Northwestern, Rashawn Slater.
really,
Yeah.
are you serious? All right, Mike.
Vikings on the clock.
Sounds really good. Audio's good. So the Chargers just took
Excellent.
who again?
Rashawn Slater, a tackle from Northwestern.
Okay. I'm liking
Anybody watching NFL coverage right now, NFL Network, they just showed how he works in space.
that. Yep.
That's my fantasy football team name is In Space.
In space. In space. All right, had to refresh the page. Okay, so we just had the Chargers. They just took, again, what was this fella's name? They have not updated the page yet. And I'm
Rashawn
not watching
Slater.
it live. Rashawn Slater. Okay. And then we got next
I got
the Vikings. Who do you...
I have the audio turned down on my TV for copyright reasons.
Right, appreciate that. But here's my question to you, Carrie. So for the...
Timeout.
The timeout.
Jets are on the clock.
Uh-oh.
They traded.
Uh-oh. So the Jets just traded the Chargers. So the Jets now just...
Vikings.
Oh, you mean the Vikings?
Jets are on the clock. It was supposed to be the Vikings.
That's right. They traded for the Vikings. That's right.
That just happened.
Yep.
That's why I cut you off because it was breaking.
Now.
Yeah.
Pick 14, and they were the second pick. So that's already 2 picks that they have in the first 15 picks.
They were at 23.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they gave them their 23 pick. They were at number 2 and number 23.
Okay. So
they had number 23 from the Seahawks.
The Jets are trying to address. See, look. See. Here's my thing, Carrie, and I had this conversation with RJ. When we talk about the Packers, when the Packers history, it seems as if they don't, go all out for this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna exhaust as much as we can in our cap.
Yeah.
Try to convince players, do what we got to do to convince these players to maybe take pay cuts or what have you, take the hometown discount, etc. to go win the championship this year. Teams that have done that. The Broncos have done that. Who was another
Tampa.
one? I'm going to say Tampa. Oh, geez, I cannot believe I didn't even throw them out first. The Buccaneers did that. The Chiefs did that. Like, why is it that these teams, or I guess really the question is, why haven't the Packers done that? And I think that's why Rodgers is so frustrated.
Exactly.
So did you see what he said today?
Yes.
My goodness.
Yeah, you don't want to go back.
Right?
That's huge.
And I'm
huge.
I'm living here in Wisconsin, and I'm worried. These Packers fans are gonna be mad, sad, hurt. Which I understand. He's a phenomenal athlete.
I was there actually in Green Bay because we go to training camp every year.
Yeah.
So the first year that I went was actually the controversy when they switched over to Rodgers.
Yep. Okay.
Oh man, that was huge. That atmosphere was something else.
It is, and they really, they really love their football up here. Like, I mean, yeah, it's serious up here. But okay, back to the draft. Where are they looking at?
Yes.
What time they
Jets pick is in. It's still a commercial, so they haven't announced it yet. But number 14.
Jets are number 14. Again, this is their second pick in the first round, and we're only on the 14th pick. The Jets are going all in. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
So my question to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you got?
Trying to think who they might take though,
Mm,
because there's already two wide receivers off the board.
right, and they just took a quarterback.
Three, because Devontae Smith too.
Right, and there goes the quarterback. Yeah, let me try to pull up here who's available. So we don't know who the Jets are going to pick. No one really knows. It's hard to try to figure out
But
what they're
yeah,
thinking there. But my question is to you, the Patriots. Belichick seems like he's going all in this year based off the
yeah,
offseason. I mean, and we
yes,
haven't even
collecting
been.
tight ends.
Yeah. Um, what do you think? Like, what do you think about these Patriots? He's made some solid moves already,
He
and it's
has,
early. So
yes.
my
I
question is,
wouldn't be surprised would he maybe take Mac Jones and let him ride behind Cam or work with Cam.
work with Cam?
Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna be tricky in my opinion. I mean, no matter what, it's gonna be difficult for anybody to fill those shoes of that quarterback position up there,
absolutely.
just because Brady was up there for 500 years. So I mean, it's everybody up there, the entire bloodline of all Massachusettsans or whatever that's called, know of
Uh,
Brady being in that position. So it's gonna be tough for
oh
anybody to fill
man.
that.
Oh
But
man.
it looks like Belichick is trying to send a message to Brady, because Brady, I think,
Yes,
got him this year,
absolutely.
sending that
Yeah.
message, saying you needed
Mm-hmm.
me more than I needed you, and now I think
Mm-hmm.
Belichick's about to respond and just empty out the bank account for these
I
players.
was shocked. Yeah, they got Hunter Henry, and who else did they take? They were collecting tight ends, that's for sure.
Snagging players.
Mm-hmm.
Re-signed,
Yeah, different. Yeah,
re-signed my friend, my good friend. And every time I say it on purpose because Archie's always like name dropper. But James White,
James
got
White.
him back. I actually thought that he was gonna go to Tampa because he's from Florida.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, he's
yes, that's
from
right.
Florida. So I
That's
was
right.
like,
And he lost his dad. That was
hmm.
so sad.
Yeah, that was very sad. Very sad.
Props to you, James.
One of the most humble guys I think I have ever met in my entire life, and everybody you meet who has met him would say the same exact thing. Lion, what's going on,
Um,
Lion? Lion,
Yay! Hi, Lion.
Lion in the chat. Thank you
Yes,
for tuning in.
yes.
But yeah, that was tragic, of course. Very, very tragic.
Yeah. For
But
anybody, but during the season. Oh,
right. Oh man. But so wait a second. Mac Jones is still available?
yes.
I was not expecting for him to be available this long. I really wasn't. He is number 2 on the
Yes.
availability list, so
And he's still because the
mm.
Jets took a guard,
They just took a guard.
Elijah Vera Tucker from USC.
The Jets did. Yo, see,
Yeah.
that's a power move. Jets take a quarterback. Now let's get somebody to
And they
protect
got a
him.
guard. Yeah, absolutely.
The Jets are trying to go all out. I like it. I mean, they
Yeah.
should. I mean,
Yeah.
who's really making all the money
And
there?
right, the quarterback.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of they should have a lot of salary cap, a lot of cap space.
Oh,
They should.
right.
Lion, what's going on? Susie Q looking sharp. Oh, thank you. This is my Thursday night attire where it's all just games, jokes, sports, etc. And obviously
Yeah.
Carrie's looking wonderful
We
as
wear
well
our
too.
sunglasses at night.
Yep. Okay, so the Jets just took, again, you said that they
A
snagged
guard.
a guard. That is correct. And now we have the Patriots on the clock. This is a pick that I'm really looking forward to. I want to see what Belichick's going to do. This guy's
Yeah.
just a mastermind, and it's
Yeah.
and I hope it's one of those picks too that a player from a no-name school that no one knows
Yes.
about. That's like what he did with Danny Woodhead.
Obscure. Yeah.
Danny
Yeah.
Woodhead and
Yes.
Julian Edelman. These
Yeah.
players, these players from
Mm-hmm.
out of nowhere, and all of a sudden these players become,
Donald Driver,
MVPs.
Alcorn State University. What is that?
So true. So true.
Uh-huh.
That is funny. But that's Belichick for
And
you.
wasn't he seventh round? I think Donald Driver was.
He was very late. That's why his story is
Hmm.
so awesome. Just
Exactly, exactly.
growing up in, he was homeless for a part of his life,
Yep,
living under the
yep.
bridge in the van, and then became an amazing wide receiver, and now has like the greatest smile ever.
Yes, totally.
Who's your
He
favorite?
does.
Who's your favorite player, Carrie,
Rodgers.
of all time?
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. Maybe Favre.
Ugh,
I miss Favre. My favorite game
ugh,
has to be the snow globe game, his last
yeah,
playoff victory
right.
against
Everybody's.
Seattle.
What do you like? What do
I
you?
mean, of course the night to remember they call it when he lost his father,
Right,
and he went out the next day and oh my god,
and
every
balled
time I
out.
watch that game, yeah, I
A
get.
very emotional game.
Hmm.
Very emotional. Okay, so we got the Patriots on the clock.
Pick is in.
Pick is in.
But
Who they
yeah,
got?
let's not hold our breath because Goodell's got a grandstand, right? I don't know if they've been booing him like they did in Philly and Chicago. That was hilarious.
Right. Hey Mordau.
Did
Hey,
you ever? You met
thank you
him,
for
didn't
joining
you?
us. Who?
Goodell.
No.
Did you meet him? No.
Nope, never met Goodell. I didn't go to New York for the draft.
Oh, okay.
I had something in Madison, something small,
Mm,
with
mm,
family and
mm.
friends, and yeah, it's more
Would you have
meaningful.
gone if you were expected to go round one
Hmm.
or no?
Probably. Yeah. I'd be lying to you right now if I said no. A free trip to New York City? Absolutely. I mean, that's very hard to turn down. I was gonna give you the old politically correct answer of no, I don't really care too much about the lights
I
and the
don't want to
stage
party.
and all that. No,
I
uh,
don't want the lights.
22-year-old me would have been there
Yeah, Mac Jones,
immediately.
you called it. I
Mac
called it
Jones, Mac Jones
to
to the
Philly, or I mean the New England Patriots.
Patriots. Whoa, whoa. Because Cam's back, right? Yes.
Yep, 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 yep.
And now they just took Mac. That
Mac
actually makes
Jones.
sense. That actually makes sense if
It
you think
does.
about it.
It does.
That actually really does. That I can see that. Just like you did call that. Yeah, give Cam a little bit of pressure. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? To making work harder. Not saying he needs to work harder, but just having somebody drafted behind you makes you work harder naturally. So
Yes,
it's a win-win.
absolutely.
It's a
Yeah.
win-win pick for the Patriots because your starter may now play better, but also you're going to have somebody who's going to be the franchise quarterback of your team
Yes.
sit behind somebody who's going to be playing better so they can learn from
Yes.
them. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Carrie,
Or now we're
props. Props to you on that.
think think. Yeah, now now we're coming into a whole new league too. More and more we're seeing the dual quarterback things. The Saints did it, and now
Mm-hmm.
Tua last year, Tua and Fitzpatrick.
You're right.
So maybe we'll see that this year with Mac Jones and also with Justin Fields
I think
with Andy
it's
Dalton.
right, and that's weird. I'm so glad you brought that up actually because it's the watching the evolution of the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For so long, it was always the pocket passing quarterback who rarely got hit. It was
Right.
they got hit obviously there a few times and some good ones of course,
Right.
but
Of course. Yeah.
not as much as you're getting smacked around now. Some maybe. I mean, if they
Right.
keep putting
Oh
rules in
goodness.
there, you won't be able to blow on the quarterback, but but
Right.
but what I was getting at is I guess they're now starting to see the evolution of the game is
Maybe. Yeah.
having that second
The
string
duel.
quarterback, yeah, get not
Mm-hmm.
100% of the clock time, of course, but not even
Right.
50%. Maybe get a good
Right. Right.
solid 30% of it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Yeah, because we've seen it playing out two different ways, where we'd have like a relief pitcher situation in Miami,
Yeah,
or we just had it back and forth in New Orleans.
yeah, yep. And that's the I got to see what they're gonna do down there in New Orleans though.
Yeah.
So as we all know, Breeze is gone. Breeze has
Yes.
Breeze has
Yeah.
hung up the cleats. Beautiful video that he had his kids do to announce his
Yes.
retirement. But so Mike, did you see how much? Did you see how much they signed Taysom Hill for?
No. But I missed. I mean, I saw that they signed him, but I forgot what the numbers were.
Ooh, he got paid, Carrie. 1 second. Sansu 2020. Someone says, "Hi, kiddo. Looking good. See you tomorrow."
Oh, my
Oh, I
mommy.
was gonna say, you know that person?
Oh,
Awesome.
my mom.
That's
They're gonna
awesome.
come out here tomorrow to visit me.
That's pretty
I
cool.
love you. Be safe.
Sansu 22. Thank you for
Yay.
tuning in. Really appreciate it. But yeah, we're talking about my ADDs all over the place.
Mine too. Duality quarterbacks.
Touche. But where
I
exactly did
remember
we
that
leave
part.
off?
Oh, Taysom Hill's numbers.
Yes. Thank you.
He got paid. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So Taysom Hill, pretty much. So he's listed as quarterback, I think. But they should just list
He
him as
is. That's
athlete.
the one part that I do know is that this offseason he's working exclusively as a quarterback.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean, he better
Yeah,
for
that
how
was
much
announced.
they paid him.
Right.
Let me show you
Yeah,
this
because I
contract.
remember. Sure.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I remember though when the contract was signed. I don't remember who it was, but they're just like, you're doing this for a tight end. Huh. And then it was a week or two later it come out that he's gonna be exclusively as a quarterback, at
He
least in the
got
off season.
he got paid, but there is a catch to this contract.
All years voidable,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is it's so funny because as you read the contract, you're like, what? Taysom Hill? How did you go to the next line and it's like, what? And then every single year is avoidable, or they can pretty much pull the rug out from underneath of him at any point in time during
Right.
any year, and so
Yeah.
that is, ooh, that does change things up. But he got $140 million is what his contract is. It's not what he's gotten, but that is what his contract is. Now, Taysom Hill to me is more of like
that.
an athlete.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't see him. I can't see him being a dominant
Exclusively
quarterback.
quarterback. I don't like that either. No.
Right? I don't see it.
Play to people's strengths. Linebacker Zaven Collins from Tulsa, Arizona just took.
They just snatched him.
Yeah,
Let me get back to
linebacker.
that. Let me get back to that. So that's what I love. Of course, I love watching teams pick running backs because I'm biased,
Right.
of course. But I
For the
really,
brand. Yeah.
of course, right. But I really love seeing teams take linebackers. Linebackers are just obviously every position is a crucial position, important position. But I don't know. I played linebacker growing up. I love that position, and I think it's one linebacker
You
can
gotta
change
be.
the whole game.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, Sean Lee. I mean,
Oh God,
freaking
yeah.
Luke Kuechly. I mean,
Yep.
these
Yep. Yep.
linebackers. Chris Borland when he was in his prime, pretty much his
Mm,
entire NFL career until he retired, pretty much
yeah.
early. And so these players, these linebackers, can really dominate a sport, really dominate the game, and really
Yes.
change the outcome of games. So I love seeing that.
Yeah.
They still hold
Yeah.
some value in the NFL. All right.
Yeah, yeah, that's one thing. Talk about the evolution of the league. Like I was so sad when when I realized they weren't going to take you in the first round.
Mm. Um. Yeah, I kind of knew
But
it.
that by that time it was a trend in the league, though, not to take
Mm-hmm.
a running back in the first round.
Right. Yep. Yeah, the running back position is in my opinion, and I don't think there's any bias here.
Well, not necessarily, but yeah, but
But
not
it's
necessarily, right?
because I think,
Right.
I think the position is so just. There's just zero value in the position, in my opinion. Now, I mean, from me, my standpoint. Let me rephrase that. I don't think it's valued enough in the NFL by the coaches, GMs, etc. Because in my opinion, not in my opinion, this is all actual fact. Running back has to protect the football, of course. Running back has to
Absolutely.
run through defenders. Running back has
Yes.
to scan a defense pre-snap, just like the quarterback, to try to figure out
Yes.
where the blitz is coming from. Running back has to block. Running back has to catch,
Mm-hmm.
but a dime a dozen. Our bodies get beat up the
Yeah,
fastest, so they're like, why am I going to pay
true. That's true.
out your contract when I can get somebody cheaper who's younger than you and can put up probably not as great as numbers as you, but right under. So tough world, Carrie. But
It is. It is. And it's not just you. Like Sean Alexander just disappeared one day.
yeah,
And
just
there's so many people. Yeah.
yeah.
It's a
So
trip.
what are we looking at here? All right, let me get back to this. All right, so
Raiders are on the clock.
Raiders. All right,
Yeah.
which? Okay, this is taking forever to refresh. My gosh, they took forever. Yeah, I'm getting off that site. So the Raiders are on the clock right now. Who was the last pick? The
Yeah.
last pick was the linebacker, correct?
Cardinals, the linebacker, Zaven Collins from Tulsa.
Nice.
That defense got refreshed, huh? Adding JJ.
That's
I
true.
know you played with JJ.
Yeah. Yep. My freshman and sophomore year. Yep. They yeah. And again, we're starting to see these, not like necessarily like super teams like we're seeing in the NBA, but you're starting to see these teams who are like, look, let's take a gamble this year. Let's push all our chips in the middle of the table. We're all in.
Yeah.
And I always talk to RJ about it, and I'm like, man, and again, I don't want to, regurgitate what I've already stated, but the Packers just don't do that. And I think that's what's pissing off Rodgers, which is why he said what he said.
Yeah.
Because he's only getting older.
Exactly.
He can't beat Father Time. And so I think he's just like, look, there's only a couple more in me.
Mm-hmm.
And he waltzes the Packers to the freaking playoffs, the NFC Championship game almost all the time. But they just, he needs help.
Yeah,
needs
like
help.
5 of them, I think.
Yeah, he needs help.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who's on the clock again? Sorry. Again, I'm going to be all
Raiders.
over the place tonight. Raiders.
Raiders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was ready for you.
Yeah. All of it. My Thursday is, our Thursday nights, we're just at it. Just saying random stuff. Just, our Sundays are our serious podcast about, how we're doing and stuff. But our Thursday nights, we like to have some fun.
Right on.
All
but
right.
At the same time, we're trying to cover this draft, so.
Right. So true. All right, what you got?
Raiders. Pick us in, but of course we have to wait.
Exactly. Yeah, Patriots take pocket passer Mac Jones.
Yeah.
I think that's a good pick. I really do.
I do.
Yeah.
Number 15.
Yep. And
that was already the 4th person from Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
Taken.
Yeah, I wonder how much they're paying the players down there to play.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't want anybody to think I'm serious there.
Oh, man.
Yep, the Jets took offensive tackle Elijah Vera Tucker from USC.
Yep.
I also love seeing, GM snagging offensive linemen too, because it's not like the pick that people care to see, because it's not flashy.
Right.
But it's so important.
Right.
Because that flashy
That's why I will always love Joe Thomas, because not only did he not miss a game, he didn't miss a snap.
That's wild, ain't it?
It is.
That is.
How many years in a row? Like 11?
That's
167 or something games?
That's wild.
I don't know. Has it ever been done before? Will it be done again?
That is a wild statistic. If you really sit and soak that in, it's
Exactly. Not even a snap.
It's funny too, because when he was drafted, so he went 3rd overall. And of course, you kind of know when you're going that high in the draft, or when you're projected that high, they're usually not wrong. The projections, and so obviously he knew he was going to go high, like very, very high, top 5, but you don't know where. So of course he was drafted 3rd, I believe. Yep, 3rd to the Browns, of course. Um,
Yes.
he was out fishing. He was on a boat with his dad
Oh,
when he got drafted. Yeah.
that's a trip.
He decided to go fishing and literally saw it on his phone that he got drafted third pick, and he was like, huh. We got back to fishing.
That's hilarious.
It's like, dude, you just went from, you know, a broke college student to
Right.
you
You can
just
get the best fishing boat there ever was.
right by the lake. It's like,
Yeah.
um,
Do your own
yep,
Bubba Gump thing.
right. Yep,
If you want to.
Cardinals. Yep, Zaven
They,
Collins.
and the Raiders just took a tackle from Alabama, Alex Leatherwood.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the fifth dude, fifth person.
Who do they got next? I'm gonna go back to my original.
Miami. Miami's going to have their second pick. Miami's on the clock.
Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
They took. They had a pick at number 6. Took a wide receiver, Jalen Waddle from Alabama.
I mean, the NFL draft it's a very fun process. It is.
Yeah.
It's exactly. I always tell people, well, it's exactly what you think it is. You know, it's one of those moments of snapshots in your life that you truly never forget. Okay, so Raiders took
Miami pick is in already. Okay.
Miami. All right, let me
Yeah,
see
pick is in.
which one am I really looking for here. Okay, we got Raiders. We got they already made their pick. We got Dolphins. We got the Washington football team. We got the Giants, who are at 20. They stole or traded from the Bears or with the Bears. Then we got 21 with the Colts. 22 Titans.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I actually really am looking forward to seeing what Washington football team is going to do.
Yeah, that's going to be curious now that Mac Jones is gone.
Exactly. Exactly. And so that team, I'm telling you, was a sleeper team. They were, in my opinion. I think now with Alex Smith being done, Alex Smith was, for those who may not know, this guy came back from a terrible leg injury. This leg injury that he suffered from, I think it was obviously 2 seasons ago, maybe 3, I'm not sure. Timeline's way off, but obviously prior to this last season. Terrible leg injury, and it was so bad to where the doctors actually told him that they may have to amputate his leg.
I even heard his life was in jeopardy at one point too.
Yeah, then they
at least one point.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and then they told him that wait, you actually this is very serious. Went from a broken bone or what have you to maybe have to cut your leg off to you might die. And so, but long story short, this man came back and Washington football team was
17 surgeries.
Right? Yeah, they were a darn good football team last season.
Yeah,
balled out.
Yeah,
I give him props for that comeback.
And I think he took 6 sacks in his first game, didn't he? His first game back.
Did he really? That's a stat that slipped me.
Either 6 sacks or 6 hits. I don't remember which.
Probably. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still Washington football team, but they played some good football last year.
Yeah, because Alex Smith, totally.
Yeah.
Miami took a edge rusher from Miami.
Really?
Jalen Phillips. Warren Sapp. Remember that guy? Remember him?
Is he on there? On TV?
They're talking about notable Miami defensive linemen in history. Vince Wilfork and Warren Sapp.
My
because
gosh.
this guy Jalen Phillips, yeah, Vince
My
Wilfork.
goodness. I was going to say, freaking Will Fork. My gosh. That belly on
That
that
was a
man.
big dude. That was a big dude.
He played so hard, man.
Hmm.
Gosh, he played
God,
some hard football.
yeah,
So you grew up. Okay, let's backtrack here real
sure.
quick. Let's get just a refresher. Okay, so
Beloit.
why a Bears fan in Beloit?
That's funny.
So you grew up in
Sure.
Beloit.
Hmm. My family wasn't really a football family. They were big into baseball, Cubs fans
Yeah.
especially. And my team, Beloit, my town, Beloit,
Hmm.
has a minor league team. And at the time, they were affiliated with the Brewers. And so when I was a kid, it was natural because the Brewers were the American League and the Cubs in the National League. So it was natural and accepted for me to be a fan of both.
Right.
So I followed the Cubs, and then the season tickets back in the '80s were so cheap. So I grew up at the ballpark watching the Beloit Brewers and
Okay.
then the Beloit Snappers. I met so many players, like John Jaha was at my 10th birthday party, and Greg Vaughn was there, not at my party, but and on the team, and so many great guys. Jeff Cirillo, he was a longtime Brewer,
Really?
but he played third base in Beloit. He was the master of the hidden ball trick. My goodness, I can't tell you how many times he did that year. The hidden ball trick.
Yeah.
Jeff Cirillo.
Okay. All right. So I mean, okay.
And
So
and so the point is, going back to football
yeah.
though, is I didn't really know too much about football, so I was in third grade when the Bears won the Super Bowl. And for some reason, I don't know if my principal was a fan or lost a bet or what, but they played the Super Bowl shuffle in the announcements the next day. And because I'm such a music person, it was a catchy whatever, third grade me, it was so catchy, so I guess you can call me bandwagon, but not really.
I
It
hear
was
you.
all about the song.
I hear you.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's my principal in Beloit. It's his fault.
I got you.
So then as I grew up, because everybody's like, you're from Wisconsin, you have to be a Packers fan, la di da. And rebellious me, I'd be like, well, you can go somewhere with your Packers, and I wouldn't. So even still, now I'm married into a Packer family. We've been together 18 years now,
Right.
my husband and I. And
Right.
he's a huge, serious Packer fan.
Is he?
And hmm he's just happy I like football, though.
What was his response about Rogers?
Me being oh, I haven't got to talk to him a lot about it because he
Okay.
works second shift.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He'll be home. Yeah, he'll be home later. But yeah, he's just like, oh, gee.
All right. Yeah, it's not looking too good. But number 18 Dolphins. Yep, they took Jalen Phillips. Yep, you did share that.
And
DN from
Washington's
Miami.
pick is in.
Let's go, Washington football team. Here we go. I'm interested to see. I'm telling you, that's a really good club over there, and they are.
Yeah.
I like how they do stuff over there. But I'm gonna see. We got to see who they're gonna take. They were probably crossing their fingers, crossing all their toes for Zach Wilson
Mac Jones or
or
somebody.
even yeah, Mac Jones for sure. Actually, you're right. Zach would not have fell that far, but Mac Jones. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. They actually did something I'm happy about.
Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's just happy I like football and the way he sees it. If I were to sell out on my team, jump ship to become a Packers fan just because he is, he's like, what does that say about you as a person? So
Yeah.
he's just happy I like football.
True. Very true.
And likewise, I'm just happy he likes football because I have an ex who didn't, and so
Mm.
life wasn't as fun
I
as
always
it is when you both like football.
I always thought about that. Always. Like, what do couples do who don't watch sports? Like, if I asked, that's so wrong. But like, if they don't watch sports, what do they? I don't know. It'd be
We
I
watched a
couldn't
lot of
imagine
movies.
not watching football.
Right,
Movies.
right. We watched a lot of movies.
True. I mean, it's
And
yeah.
drugs.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but not anymore. That was him. That was then.
I hear you. That's so true.
Yeah.
Past is the past. All right, so
Yep.
I'm gonna go back.
Jasmine Davis. Jamin
Jamin.
Davis. Linebacker from Kentucky.
Oh my goodness, I'm serious, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice to
Jamin,
see Kentucky getting love.
right?
Because when it comes to football, anyway, they're more smaller. Although didn't Randall Cobb go there? Why do we keep talking about him?
Yeah. And
But
then we got New York Giants are up next. Okay.
yeah,
I'm like trying to think of what do you think these teams need? I don't. You know what I mean? It's.
Giants seem like they need defense help, huh?
They need everything.
Yeah.
They need
Well, they have
literally
Saquon.
everything. Yeah.
Saquon's
If
supposed
he's
to be coming
healthy.
back. Yeah, he's expected to be.
Yeah.
And then they got Sterling Shepard, I think, and somebody else, wide receiver.
Indeed. Indeed.
No doubt they.
So I am looking up. I am looking up what they need. So people are saying they need an edge rusher. So Aziz a jewelry from Georgia. I'm pretty sure he's still available.
Yes.
Joseph Asai, Shaka Tony. No, I think he's gone already. Or no, I'm not sure. I got to check my
No.
notes. Interior offensive line. Nope, Elijah Vera Tucker is already gone.
Yes.
O tackle, so they need a lot of interior, which makes sense actually, because even they said now they're even going to defensive line, so they need to work on the trenches, is what it's looking like. The Giants makes sense. You get a healthy Barkley back, who's ready to hit the ground running, literally. Get some blockers in front of him.
Yeah.
Yep, and then I think of Daniel Jones too. I think he's gonna be alright.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be alright.
I like his vibe out there.
Yeah. Think he's gonna be all right. But I'm interested still to see who they're gonna pick because you still never know.
Right.
But they're not in search, at least from what I'm reading here.
Right, because they were willing to
A wide
fall.
receiver, right? Yeah, I mean a wide receiver.
Because they had number 11, but they gave it up to the Bears so they could go get Justin Fields.
Right.
Daniel Jones has had the most giveaways since he came into the league.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That graphic just came up on my NFL Network is my source. Points per game allowed, ninth in the league, 22.3. That's not too bad.
No, it's not.
They have
bad
a guy who got 11 and a half sacks.
Let me see. Let me get back to my notes here. Okay, so if that source is at least in the ballpark, we can expect for the Giants to take an interior player, that being either on offense or defense. So in the trenches is what it's looking like for the Giants. Colts. Ooh.
Right.
Colts are 21st pick. Their offense, they started to get rolling there towards the end.
There is a couple of edge rushers available.
For real?
They got it up on the screen right now on the NFL Network. Daniel Jeremiah is best available right now.
Yeah, some edge rushers probably. Did you see the
But
names?
like you said, interior, offensive.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like for the
Evan Ingram, that's what I was trying to think of that they got.
Okay.
Another weapon. So they don't really need offensive weapons. Not really. Pick is in.
All right, let's see what this is going to be.
Right.
It's probably, like
we'll
I said,
see.
It's probably going to be what we think. It's probably going to be that interior player, which is smart. I would go offense if I was them. I would go offense.
Yeah, most giveaways in the league. That ain't cool. Although there's a lot of reasons why that happened.
That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I forgot that. So the Giants did get rid of Kevin Zeitler. So Zeitler was a lineman here at Wisconsin when I was playing.
Yeah.
Phenomenal, just athlete as a guard. I mean, this guy
Mm,
is ridiculous. And so yeah, they did get rid of him. So that is what they're looking to replace a guard. They need a guard. They need a guard.
that makes sense.
That does. That does because he was getting too expensive in my opinion. I think that's why they got rid of him, which is unfortunate.
Right.
Um,
I like to see Vince Beagles around. Isn't he in Miami now?
is he down there
I
now?
think so. I think.
Because I know that we
Last I
got
knew.
what's his name is down there too from Wisconsin. Defensive player. He actually had to scoop and score this past season.
Oh, no, no. I was thinking of Dare and Jacksonville. That's what I was thinking.
Dare. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think he's there anymore.
A Goomba Wale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
No.
I don't think so. No. Let me see. Pretty sure. Pretty sure he's not. Oh, wow. He is still there. You are correct. He's still
OG.
there. I thought he got. Man, I thought he got cut like late in the season, but
No, 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 no.
that's what I'm talking about. Good, Dare. Good. But okay, is that pick in?
Kadarius Toney from Florida, wide receiver. Wide receiver from Florida. He's on the small side. They say he's like a running back, but he's
Mm-hmm.
got inconsistent hands.
So the Giants just took a receiver.
Yes.
Okay, that was not what I was expecting.
Not expected at all. No, listen to me. I'm like, oh, they're not going to have
Hmm.
offensive weapons.
That's why. That's actually a great example right there, where it's like you can do all the research, all the homework
Yeah.
prior to
Yeah.
draft, and get as close as possible, at least you think, to what the team's gonna do
Yep.
when they off the wall
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I don't even think anybody had the Giants trading him. Everybody had them staying in their pick, which was supposed to be number 11.
So we got the Colts on the clock, 21.
Yes.
Colts. I mean, Jonathan Taylor was playing some darn good football.
Oh, hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
And that offense seems like they're rolling. I cannot remember. Why can I not remember? Did Phillip Rivers retire? Oh yeah, he did because now the quarterback.
Yeah, because they got Carson.
Carson. That's right. Yep, that is right.
Oh, wow. New York's got their building lit up Giants colors. That's cool.
Nice. I'm not sold on Carson Wentz in a Colts uniform. I'm not sold on that. I'm
No?
not. You like the move?
I do after seeing him on Pat McAfee.
Okay.
Because I like, getting to see what the vibe, I'm a big vibes person.
Yeah. Of course.
So I like how that fits.
Yeah, I just man, I just think it's a
Depends on what they need. They're the ones that need the offensive tackle, whatever offensive line help.
Colts.
Yeah.
The Colts are going to need a
That's
lot.
probably why Andrew Luck was like, peace out.
Right? So here's the thing. I think that no matter what, I don't see that team becoming a team that's going to be too threatening in the air. I feel like the running backs are going to get a lot of
Definitely.
carries. A
Because,
lot.
yeah, Taylor's not the only one they got.
Exactly. I feel like they're going to get a lot. And it's a long season. But they're playing some darn good football.
And they're not turning the ball over.
Playing some really good
I
football.
just saw they're plus 10.
Are they really?
Second in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
So
darn
that's
good
solid.
football.
Yeah.
Yep, Giants, like you said, took Kadarius Toney, wide receiver from Florida. Colts. I really want to see who the Colts are going to pick. And then my other big pick that I'm excited for, then I'd love to hear which ones you're thinking about, Carrie. But mine, Colts, of course, which is coming up here. And then, obviously, like I said earlier, the Saints at 28th. I want to see what they do. And, of course, the Packers, which is right after the Saints.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God.
it's going to be
Do you
exciting.
think do you think our guy from Whitewater's gonna get taken today?
Hmm. Fill me in, please. I'm not going to sit here. I don't know. Your guy from Whitewater.
I I think he's a center from UW Whitewater. Quinn Menieres
Oh,
or
what?
something like.
Man, I feel like
He's he's been getting a lot of buzz.
I'm pretty sure yeah, so what they're saying is that he may be. Some people are thinking that he's going to
First
go to the
round material.
Chiefs.
To the Chiefs?
Some are thinking Chiefs.
Chiefs don't have a pick tonight.
Nope, it just says Quinn Menieres could be final addition to the Chiefs' offensive line. So, probably not tonight. Well, not tonight. It's not tonight. But they're thinking that he might get snagged by the Chiefs. But we'll see.
Okay.
We will see.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually have not watched a lot of tape of this guy.
Mm-hmm. I've just been hearing the buzz
Yeah.
building.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, Kansas City's one of 4 teams that we're not going to see tonight that don't have a first round pick because they gave them up in trades.
I mean the Chiefs. Let's just be honest. The Chiefs are the most stacked NFL team I think that I've seen
In a long time. Yeah.
at
Oh my
least
God.
10 years. That team is
Mm-hmm.
ridiculously stacked.
And they got their guy coming back this year, as far as I know, the doctor. I forgot what his name is, the offensive lineman who is the actual doctor, and he wanted to have MD on his back, but the league wouldn't let him. And he sat out last year, COVID. He's in Canada, so he decided to work as a doctor instead of
Yeah,
playing
I did see.
last
I
year.
actually did see that. He said he was gonna. He opted out to
Hmm.
pursue his MD or whatever that field.
To keep up. Yeah, he felt with COVID being a thing, he felt he was needed to do doctor things instead of football things.
That's awesome.
That's what he did.
That is
Indy's
awesome.
pick is in. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pick is in. Oh gosh, here we go.
Right. Of course, they always say that, and then it's like 5 minutes of waiting.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Colts, who are 21st, who is their pick is in now. Titans.
And then Minnesota.
Vikings, and Steelers. I was stuck there for a second because I'm trying to think of who the Titans would need.
Oh, right on.
Their offense is one of the top in the league. Run game is
God,
strong.
Derrick Henry. Oh my goodness.
Run game is strong. Yeah, very strong. And then you got goodness gracious, his name is slipping my mind.
Me too.
Cody? No, the receiver who balls out had some remarkable plays last year. I mean, just manhandling people.
Dang, I know. That's what's
Yeah,
about the off season, huh? It's like
slipping
you
my.
remember plays, but
It was it was just an odd season last year. It was just an odd
yeah.
season. AJ Brown, Jesus, I cannot believe how I forget
Oh,
that name.
and he was on my dang fantasy.
That's so embarrassing. Yeah, I should not. Gosh, I should not forget that. But AJ Brown, of course, just manhandling people last year, just throwing defenders off of him. I was balling. So, Titans gonna have to go defense. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, Indy finished second in turnover differential last year, plus
Did they?
10. They're just going over that again for
Yeah.
some reason. While they're waiting to tell us who the pick is in that they told us 5 minutes ago. It seems like.
right. You know they gotta stall a little bit so the
Of course.
The organizations who paid for ad space can get their exact time that they
That's
wanted.
true. That's very true.
Um,
Because I'm like, why, especially with number one and number two, why do you
right.
need 10 minutes on the clock? But that makes sense.
Yeah, they just yeah. It's all about money, Carrie. They
True that.
gosh. But I need to see what this
They took an
call
edge rusher from Michigan,
edge rusher.
Quiddy Pay.
Okay.
Yeah, Quiddy Pay.
From Michigan.
Yes.
Yes. Michigan always produces some great defensive players. It seems like they've really been doing that in the recent years. They like really have been.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
okay.
I love to see the
I
happy people.
oh yeah. I need
They're
to
showing the
see. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
they're showing the people celebrating
Yeah.
the player with his family and
So I need to see who these So Titans are up next.
yes.
Titans are up next. Let me get back to my notes here. I mean, I think thus far there's only been like one really. I mean, to be honest with you, one like really exciting, maybe two. I'll say two. I'll give it two exciting moves thus far, and that being the quarterback. What was it? Number second pick, Lance Trance or
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. Thank you.
Trey Lance at
Okay.
number 3
So
to San Francisco.
right. So sorry.
That was shocker.
Most definitely should let the audio listeners know. So guys, I'm looking at my phone and I'm switching back from website to website, checking on who's still available, who has been taken, and also what the next team needs. So I do apologize if I'm like forgetting names here and stuff like that because just jumping back and forth. But okay.
Things blur together so much. Oh my goodness.
Right. So true. Okay, so yes, I think that was a big surprise, Trey.
Yeah,
And I
Trey
think
Lance.
obviously Justin Fields.
That the Bears did that.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
surprised that he went at 11. I'm
But the
surprised that it was
Bears.
the Bears that made a move to get him.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Nobody had that happening. But
Mm-mm.
then again, it doesn't surprise me, but then again it does surprise me because the Bears are not known for making good decisions.
They're not. They're not. Justin Fields was gonna go. He was gonna go today. We knew that, but
Yes.
I did not see the Bears going for him. I really didn't, because that position, the Bears never know. They just don't know what they're doing. They make so many lateral
Mm-mm.
moves in that position, and now they've actually taken a step forward with the quarterback position. Maybe,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I'm gonna bet on Fields. I'm gonna bet on
Yes.
Fields.
I love that pick.
Oh man, we're already an hour
Yeah.
in. Oh wow,
Yay.
time flying.
Yeah.
All right, so
I gotta I gotta say though, being that I am a Bears fan, we've gone, like I said, every year to
mhm.
training camp since 2008,
Oh wow, you
and
did say that.
yeah, I love it. I
Wow.
love Green Bay. I love the environment. I love
Yeah,
going to Lambeau. Everything about it. I look forward to it.
of
If
course.
anybody who loves football, they should experience Lambeau.
Okay, so what are we at? Getting back to I'm looking at my notes, figuring stuff out here, but let me get back to, so who is
Dang,
currently up?
Tennessee's on the clock. Yeah, I just saw a graphic that AJ Brown has had the most touchdowns of 40 or more yards
Oh yeah, I told
since
you.
he came in.
He's
Yep,
out
yep,
there just manhandling people. Just all right, so 21 has been picked. Yep, Quiddy Pay. Titans.
yep. Yeah.
Titans. Yeah, not too surprising tonight.
Right.
Not too surprising. I mean, obviously the goal is not to go the entire time, because I think what we're at 20. Where are we at? We are at 22.
22.
Yeah, the next.
So there's 11 more picks.
Yeah. Yep. The next 11 picks will take easily another hour.
Yeah.
Easily, especially as soon as they start winding down and getting towards the end, they're going to keep dragging it out. But so what I'm going to do is I'm most
Yeah.
definitely going to end our audio, as in
Okay.
just for my audio listeners. But we could stay here on this chat for
Sure.
another 15 minutes if you're okay with that.
I
On the
am.
stream.
I am.
But to everybody who's tuned in to another episode of Untapped Keg Sports, again, I am your host, Monte Ball. RJ is gone on vacation, and we're so grateful to have had Carrie on our show. Carrie, thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We really appreciate it. So stay tuned, you guys, for our Untapped Keg, our sobriety podcast, which will be on Sunday, this upcoming Sunday at 9 a.m. Central, same time. It's going to be a good one. It is going to be a good one. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe, be smart, and let's try to be better tomorrow than we were today. Because at least if we fail, we tried. Hopefully I said that right. But thank you guys.
Thank you, everybody.
All right.
I think you got it right. Tennessee pick is in. Five minutes later, we'll find out who.
All right. Make sure I write that down so I know when to. What exactly the time limit that I stopped that at. All right. Their pick is in.
Do you ever watch?
Oh, we got
Do you
somebody
ever
in the
watch Pat
chat.
McAfee, or have you?
I have. We got somebody in the chat who's talking to you. Your cat's BFF, Carrie, in all caps, and they said dope.
Sweet. I might know who that is. Yay. I have some fans. Yay.
She said your cat's BFF said left my ass off. It's Shanice.
Oh, she is adorable. She is adorable. You would adore her. Oh my God. She has little kids that have the best hair. Like,
Oh
oh
yeah.
my God, I'm talking these girls are like 6 months old with whoa.
That's awesome. Well, Shanice, thank you for hopping in. Really, really appreciate it. So where we at, Carrie? Where we at? We are looking at
Titans, they're about to announce. Titans pick 22. They haven't announced it
my
yet, but
gosh.
Goodell's on the stage.
Jeez, they still. Oh, is he on stage now?
Yeah.
My gosh, see, look, they're already dragging it out, and we've already been going for an hour 10, and we got 11 more to go. Yeah, this would have been easily another hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Easily.
Yeah, Pat McAfee's doing a whole big thing tonight, and they started at 7:30, and then when they realized that the draft wasn't necessarily started at 8, they're like, "Why did we even start so early?"
Right, and they're probably still. Are they probably still going?
They plan on going the whole time. Another cornerback from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley.
Caleb Farley, VT,
Yeah.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
To the Titans, correct? Or was that the Vikings?
Yes. Tennessee.
That was the Titans, correct. So 22nd
Yes.
pick, they just went with who was it again?
Cornerback.
It was Farley out of Virginia Tech. That is correct.
Correct.
Boom. Again, not that surprising.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That seems like a good selection for them.
Right. I agree.
Because I think their offensive line seemed, I don't remember hearing about issues with that last year. I always remember hearing about it being solid.
Yeah.
Not like Indy. Ha.
back up. All right. Well, we got who's up next? The
Minnesota.
Vikings. I don't really care about the Vikings.
Nah,
Right.
that other team.
So true.
Yeah,
But Carrie, I think we're at a good
Monte.
stopping point right now. I really appreciate this.
Yeah,
This is
buddy.
awesome. This is
Otherwise, it's
awesome.
just been you. Oh, dang.
I really appreciate this. You know your
I
stuff. It's
appreciate
awesome.
this.
That is awesome. I think you're gonna crush
Yeah.
it. Your new journey. You're gonna crush it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And again,
Yes,
you know that you have two supporters here at Untapped Keg for your
absolutely.
journey, and we're excited to see how it goes for you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me on
Of
tonight. This has
course.
been so much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. You're awesome. We really appreciate it. And moving forward, you need anything from us, just let us know. All right.
Of course. Thank you. Likewise.
All right. Perfect. Well, you guys, we are going to call it a night. It was a sort of an uneventful draft, in my opinion, outside of the Trey Lance pick and the Bears
Just
trading for Fields, which who is excited about that?
me.
That's right. That is right. Got ourselves a Bears fan in here, and you guys traded up and snatched Fields, which is a awesome decision and awesome pick. I'm going to
Yeah.
keep my eyes on those Bears this year.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But again, thank you, Carrie. Everybody in the chat, thank you. Shanice, really, really appreciate it. Sansu22, thank you. Mordau, thank you very much. Susie Q, really appreciate it. Lion, as always, appreciate you, Lion. Oop, just seeing your message, Lion. My apologies. But all was well on our end. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go get some sleep now.
Thank you, everybody.
Carrie, thank
Yes.
you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Be well.
All right. See you later. Actually, hold on. Let me see if we can raid somebody.
Ah. Yeah.
/4. I think I forgot how to do it, though. Let me see. Let me see who's on. Yeah. I'm not sure if anybody's on right now. But, all right. I'm out.
Right on.
All right.
Alrighty.
Talk to you soon, all right?
Thank you. Okay.
All right, bye.
Alrighty.